The subject, real life. The characters, people you know. Coming up next on the True Stories channel. Because there's nothing more compelling than the truth. Exposing corruption. All this April on the True Stories channel. Scandal rocks Washington, D.C. Nixon in hot water.
Woodward. Yep. There's been a break-in at the Democratic headquarters.
Journalists Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein track the story of a lifetime. But how high does the corruption go?
There is no way the White House can control the investigation.
Don't you understand what you're on to? Your lives are in danger.
Industrial cover-up poisons hundreds in California community.
Hexavalent chromium, which can be very harmful.
So that stuff, it kills people.
Oh, yeah.
Can a brutally honest working mother defeat a corporate giant?
What makes you think you can just walk in there and find what we need?
They're called boobs, Ed.
Internal PG&E documents. It says, yes, the water's poisonous, but it would be better if this matter was not discussed with the neighbors.
Crusaders for truth. Whistleblowers with the courage to take on corruption. In April on the True Stories channel. Tonight, the trials and tribulations of stand-up comedian Lenny Bruce. Dustin Hoffman stars in Lenny, followed by Man on the Moon. And tomorrow night, Marines fight to the bitter end during the Tet Offensive in South Vietnam. The siege of Fire Base Gloria, followed by Roger and Me.
When you're in the mood for a movie, you want the movie to match your mood. In the Starz Super Pak, you get to choose what you want to see from up to 12 great movie channels, offering the best in movie entertainment for the entire family. You get the whole picture with all 12 channels in the Starz Super Pak. That's more movies and more choices every month than anywhere else. Here's what you'll get this month with the Starz Super Pak. #1 in new hit movies. Starz is #1 in new hit movies, with Hollywood blockbusters premiering every Saturday night.
To them, it was a sport. To their countries, it was war.
The Lewis Schmeling fights were not about boxing. They were the greatest sociological events in the history of sports, but they transcended the ring.
Roosevelt and Lewis got him convinced. You're a Nazi. I'm not a goddamn Nazi. I'm just a fighter. Joe Louis will be as honest and generous a champion as America could dare hope for.
Roosevelt was telling Joe Louis, well, you have to fight because it's for the country. And Hitler's telling Max Schmeling, you've got to fight for the German pride.
I'll need your signature on this manuscript.
Boxing as a race problem. Why would I do that?
Because you wrote it.
They became symbols of their nations before they were human beings. So much of what they did became clouded by ideology, politics. It's really important just to know who they are outside of the flags they carry.
Help us.
Schmeling isn't who the American public believes he was. He's not a Nazi. He was a man who refused to join the Nazi Party. He actually was a man who saved Jews from the Nazis.
Joe Louis was an example of what we can be if we get an opportunity. And I think he was very inspirational in giving people of color hope.
It means a lot for my boys to meet you.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Joe.
All right, let's see what you got. While their stance in the ring was that of opponents, outside the ring, Joe and Max built an unexpected and enduring friendship.
There's more to these men than meets the eye. And they both had their flaws and they both had their strengths, but they were men who had this incredible friendship.
I didn't mean to hurt you like this.
Of course you did. That's what we do. It's a great story about two men that were used by their systems, like put against each other, and they became friends against all odds.
You got time for a few rounds?
Oh, I don't think so. Don't forget 36. I wore you down.
Last time I had you out and won.
Joe and Max, playing this month on Starz.
The Mystery Channel keeps you guessing, from classic whodunits to spine-tingling thrillers.
Somewhere in the distant future, one man is attempting to save the human race.
He said 5 billion people are going to die.
No way he could possibly know that. This is the present. This is not the past. This is not the future. This is right now.
Nobody is going to die.
Monkeys. Monkeys. Yes. 12 of them.
The Mystery Channel takes a look back at the making of 12 Monkeys. This science fiction thriller is based on the short film A Jetée and boasts an outstanding cast.
Hi, I'm Bruce Willis.
With Bruce Willis, Madeleine Stowe, and Brad Pitt. All under the watchful eye of director Terry Gilliam.
They're raking it. They need to rake it or shovel it or smooth it, do something.
I want to shake people up. I don't want them to get comfortable and say, oh, this is working. I want them to be surprised by things, and I think that's what's interesting with this. It's really going to surprise people.
Terry was confident that the script had star power.
Most definitely Terry. It was a really good script. It was a really well-written script. I think that we really shot some bizarre, interesting, emotional things. It's a tragic romance at its heart. I think that the sum total of all these little cool parts of this film are going to become something larger.
One challenge for Willis was wearing a suit that required its own air filtration system.
You could just tip me over.
The suit, it just weighs a lot. That suit, I think, weighed 136 pounds.
Working with dangerous animals wasn't easy either.
You never turn your back on a bear, I've always been told.
That's what I'm about to do. Working with spiders, there are a few things you got to take into consideration. You say, come on, spider, come on, little spider, get up there, spider. All the spider hears is blah, 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 spider, blah, 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 spider.
The incredible sets and locations used throughout the movie took the crew from Canada to Philadelphia.
We started looking at power stations in Philadelphia, and because this tube was supposed to be reminiscent of an MRI or a CAT scan machine, but looking at thinking, ooh, that's the animal.
The performances in 12 Monkeys are intense throughout. An example of this can be seen during the fight scenes between Willis and Madeleine Stowe.
If you keep pounding now, and you just pound yourself and keep hitting me until you just are completely exhausted.
Get ready for a glimpse into the future. 12 Monkeys. This month on the Mystery Channel.
With Starz Family, you'll find great movies for you and your kids, from funny stuff to classic family favorites.
Starz Family goes behind the scenes of the science fiction fable Bicentennial Man and talks with Robin Williams about sporting a 35-pound, 250-piece suit.
I saw an opportunity, being inside there, to find unique stuff, either with the comedy and also just with just the responses. It's very strange. Once they encase you into that, it was a bit like being in the makeup and Doubtfire. You're kind of freed by it.
What happened?
I saw the inner me. It isn't a mindset, it's a body set, it's everything. And when I wasn't in the suit, if sometimes they would have somebody try and be in it for other shots, they said it looked different. It didn't respond the same way. There was a unique movement.
Could you please open the window?
One is glad to be of service.
Now jump. Out the window.
Robin controlled every nuance of that performance, which is key. If you put another actor in that suit, or you just put anyone in that suit and Robin was doing the voice, by the time you reach the third act of the picture, the audience wouldn't be emotionally involved with the character because it wasn't. They would know. For some reason, the audience would know that it wasn't him in that suit.
How do you make a hanky dance? Put a little boogie in it. There were days when you kind of go, quick, peel it, not the face. Yeah, there were rough times. I mean, just the simplest thing of walking across the room with that thing sometimes was very painful, especially in the beginning when there was binding in areas that were not comfortable. Because they want the suit to look like a Ken doll, and I'm not. I am trying to make something of myself. I am trying to fulfill my destiny. Does she notice?
Could we talk about this another time?
Don't miss Academy Award winner Robin Williams as Man and Machine in Bicentennial Man. Playing this month on Starz Family.
The Starz Super Pak. More movies, more choices. From new hit movies on Starz and great movie classics on Encore to a choice of theme channels to fit all of your moods. You get the whole picture with all 12 channels in the Starz Super Pak. #1 in new hit movies.
Celebrated performances from the biggest stars. Powerful stories based on the drama of real life. Next on the True Stories channel. From executive producer Steven Spielberg.
The rebel batteries in Charleston have opened fire on the flag.
Comes a nation poised at the brink of civil war.
A flag to cherish. I don't know what to say. We love you too, Shelby.
Can the bond of friendship survive the fury of the battlefield?
Maybe not here and maybe not now, but you walk out that door, then a fight it'll be. Brother against brother.
A West Point generation struggles for honor and victory in Class of 61. Tonight at 6:15 on the True Stories channel.
Who was Andy Kaufman?
I want to be the biggest star in the world.
Party time for laptop.
I'm not a comedian.
Shut the hell up! All of you! Make one more turn, I'll come down there and put your frickin' head in the throat!
I don't do jokes. I don't even know what's funny.
Here I come to save the day!
Is there a secret to being funny?
Jim Carrey, Man on the Moon. Tonight at 10 on the True Stories channel.
Thank you very much.
Who is it, Brad? Who the hell have you been with?
You will never, ever touch me again.
Till the divorce is final. You're my wife. Getting hard to breathe? Might get harder.
I'm so scared. You don't know, Brad. He might just disappear with my kids.
They're mine. You remember that? Mine. You lied about me. Now you'll pay.
Annette O'Toole. Ken Olin.
Surprise.
Dead by Sunset. Wednesday night at 8 on the True Stories channel.
There's only one king of SWAT, and his name is Babe Ruth.
Old Satchel Paige is making a fight out of it. He has pitched one whale of a game for the Monarchs.
Oh, what a day this has been for King Gray. Grover Alexander has beaten the Yankees, beaten them down into the crown. What a memorable day, especially for Jackie Robinson.
He's Dizzy Dean, setting those Yankees down like the Dizzy Dean he used to be.
I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Babe Ruth has done it. The Yankees win the series.
Catch a day of baseball's greatest players and their career-making moments. The season opener. All day, April 1st on the True Stories channel.
The following presentation is rated TV PG.